Are you all still with me?
Yeah.
Yesterday, we traveled the world. We got to experience many of the cultures that populate this planet, getting a better idea of how vast and diverse our globe is and how we all fit together like one giant puzzle piece. However, we came to realize that our world is not one big happy place. We learned that we are similar to a finished puzzle, and that the finished product of a puzzle is a picture that contains lines and cracks. Yesterday, we learned about the lines and cracks that prevent our world from being one clear picture. As our resolution sponsors know, we call these global issues. More importantly, though, we were not only presented with global affairs, but with solutions to them or ways to limit their evil. And now, here we are. We have experienced and we have learned. Now, it is time to complete our task. Now it is time to take initiative. It is now time to do what you came here to do. It is time to debate. For those of you who have been to KUNA before, you know that over this conference, there is a lot of emphasis on getting people to speak. When I was in 6th and 7th grade, I thought the law wanted us to speak just so we could get out of our comfort zones. But that isn't the full story. Speaking and getting to endure this experience is a privilege. It's a privilege because you get to peek into what our lives are like around the world and how people are being affected. The bottom line is that it is absolutely necessary that you all speak. You should strive to speak at least once, because you all speaking represents so many powerful and beautiful things. It represents another voice that may not be able to communicate. It is acknowledging that one's cries for help have been heard. And it is acknowledging that we can impact our world. Every aspect of debate is important. It is important to ask technical questions to see if the proposal is feasible. It is important to be either for or against a bill, because the bill will affect the people you are representing. And it is important to vote, for that is a way to be heard and get your point across without saying a word. For many of you, this is your first conference, and speaking may seem terrifying or uncomfortable. Personally, I was one who didn't have trouble getting up to speak, but struggled with trying to find the right words. It can be scary. I'm not going to deny that. But I will say that you striving to do your job and making sure that your people's views are not silenced is more important than properly addressing the chair on your first try. Don't be afraid to fall when you are fighting for something that is more than just yourself. Guys, your time is now. Take initiative and let the world's voice be heard. You're now dismissed to committees.